And then it wanted me to play this over his grave. That I did. See, I had to steal music from every which way to get it to fit. But I messed it up anyway, somehow or other, just to suit him. I finally played what he wanted, but he got everything he wanted but the women from Atlanta. He didn't get the women from Atlanta, because it was too far for him to come. He's buried in New York. I take him there in ambulance. Cost me $200, I think it was $282, I think, and 85 cents, I think. The man charged me to take him home, but he was able. His father gave him anything he wanted. Give him everything he wanted but the women in Atlanta. He didn't have the 16 women, the 22 women at the Hamilton Hotel. He didn't have that. We didn't have the 29 out of North Atlanta. And he didn't have the 26 off South Bell. That which we call Hill Street. That's where he hung out at, you know, doing his women loving time, you know. After getting shot, I carried him home. I sit by his bedside every day, and he would tell me what he wanted. I would tell his daddy. So after he died, Daddy said, well, everything he wanted, I'm going to get it. So he got everything about it but the women from Atlanta. So I had to play the Dyin Crapshooters Blues. That's what I was supposed to name it. Little Jesse was a gambler, night and day. He used crooked cards and dice. Sinful guy, good-hearted, but had no soul. Heart was hard and cold like ice. Jesse was a wild, reckless gambler, won a gang of change. Although many gamblers' heart he led in vain. Began to spend and lose his money, began to be blue. Sad and all alone, his heart had even turned stone. What broke Jesse's heart while he was blue and all alone? Sweet Lorene had packed up and gone. Police walked up and shot my friend Jesse down. Boys, I gotta die today. He had a gang of crap shooting and gamblers at his bedside. Here are the words he had to say. Guess I ought to know exactly how I want to go. How you want to go, Jesse? 8 crap shooters to be my pallbearers. Let them be veiled down in black. I want 9 men going to the graveyard, Bubba, and 8 men coming back. I want the gang of gamblers gathered around my coffin side. Crooked card printed on my hearse. Don't say the crap shooters will ever grave over me. My life's been a doggone curse. Send poker players to the graveyard. Dig my grave with the ace of spades. I want 12 police in my funeral march. I shall have playing blackjack lead the parade. I want the judges to list who jailed me 14 times. Put a pair of dice in my shoes. Then what? Let a deck of cards be my tombstone. I got the Dyin Crapshooters Blues. 16 real good crap shooters. 16 bootleggers to sing a song. 16 racket men gambling. Couple 10 board while I'm rolling along. He wanted 22 women out of the Hampton Hotel. 26 off of South Bell. 29 women out of North Atlanta. No, little Jesse didn't pass out so swell. His head was aching, heart was thumping. Little Jesse went to hell, bouncing and jumping. Folks don't be standing around old Jesse crying. He wants everybody to do the Charleston whilst he dying. 1 foot up, a toenail dragging. Throw my buddy Jesse in the hoodoo wagon. Come here, mama, with that can of booze. The Dyin Crapshooters leaving the world. The Dyin Crapshooters going down slow. With the Dyin Crapshooters Blues.
It was down in old Joe's barroom, in a corner by the square. The drinks were served as usual, and a goodly crowd was there. On my left stood Joe McKinney, his eyes bloodshot and red. He said, "You can set 'em up, bartender." And these were the words by St. James Infirmary, I saw my sweetheart there. She was laying out on a cold white table, so cold, so white, so bare. I went up to the doctor. She's mighty low, he said. I went back to my baby. Good God, she's laying there dead. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. You can search this whole wide world over, but there'll never be another for me. Now, when I die, just bury me in my long black coat and silk hat. Place a $20 gold piece on my watch chain to show the good Lord I'm standing pat. And now my story's over. You can pass around another shot of booze. And if anybody should ask you, I've got those gambling.
Little Jesse was a gambler, night and day. Well, he used crooked cards and dice. A sensible guy get hurted, but had no soul. Heart was hard and cold like ice. Jesse was a wild, reckless gambler. He won a gang of change, and a many gamblers' heart he led in pain. When he began to spend and lose his money, he began to be blue and all alone. But boy, his heart had even turned to stone. What broke Jesse's heart while he was blue and all alone? Sweet Lorene had packed up and gone. Police walked up and shot my friend Jesse down. Boy, I got a day today. He had a gang of crap shooters and gamblers at his bedside. Here are the words he had to say. I guess I ought to know exactly how I want to go. How you want to go, Jesse? 8 crap shooters to be my pallbearers. Let them be veiled out in black. I want 9 men going to the graveyard, buddy, and 8 men coming back. I want the gang of gamblers gathered around my coffin side. A crooked card printed on my hearse. Don't say the crap shooters will never grave over me. My life been a doggone curse. Send poker players to the graveyard. Dig my grave with the ace of spades. I want 12 polices in my funeral march. I chef playing blackjack lead the parade. I want the judge and solicitor who jailed me 14 times. Put a pair of dice in my shoes and what else? Let a deck of cards be my tombstone, buddy. I got the dyin' crap shooters blues. 16 real good crap shooters, 16 bootleggers to sing a song, 16 racket men gambling, cover 10 barred while I'm rolling along. He wanted 22 women out of the Hampton Hotel, 26 off of South Bell, 29 women out of North Atlanta. No, little Jesse didn't pass out so swell. Now his head was aching, heart was thumping. Little Jesse went down, bouncing and jumping. Folks don't be standing around with Jesse crying. He wants everybody to do Charleston whilst he died. 1 foot up and a toenail dragging. Throw my friend Jesse in the hoodoo wagon. Come here, mama, with that can of booze. Dyin' crab shooters blues, I mean, the dyin' crab shooters blues.
Jim Johnson gambled night and day with crooked cards and dice. He said, I feel so doggone blue. I want to die today. And Satan is the fella who will take my soul away. I want you all to know the way I want to go. I want 8 crab shooters from my pallbearers, and let them all be dressed in black. The parade. I want the judge to jail me 14 times to put a paradise in my shoes. Then let a deck of cards be my tombstone. I've got the dyin crab shooter's blues. Now I ain't never been on the level. I know that I'm dying. I'm going to the devil. My head is aching. My heart is thumping. I'm going down below, bouncing and a-jumping. Now don't be standing round me a crying. Everybody Charleston when I start to dying. Now 1 foot swinging and a toenail dragging when I'm a-riding in the cemetery wagon. Mr. Devil, here I come with the dyin crab shooter's blues. Graveyard to dig my grave with the ace of spades. Have police in my funeral march while the warding leads the parade. Want a judge who jail me 14 times to put a paradise in my shoes. Then let a deck of cards be my tombstone. I've got the dyin crab shooter's blues. Folks, I ain't never been on the level. Now I'm dying and going to the devil. My head's aching, my heart's thumping. I'm going down below, bouncing and a-jumping. Don't be standing around me crying. Come on, everybody, talk while I'm dying. 1 foot up and a toenail dragging. Throw me in that hoodoo wagon. So, Mr. Devil, stand aside. I've got the dyin crab shooter's blues.
St. James Infirmary. I heard my baby groan. I felt so broken-hearted, 'cause she used to be all my own. I tried to keep from crying. My heart fell just like that. She was all that I had to live for. I wish that it was me instead. Let her go, God bless her, wherever that she may be. She could have looked this wide world all over, but she'd never have found a sweet man like me.
Down in old Joe's bar room on a corner by the square. The drinks were served as usual, and a goodly crowd was there. On my left stood Joe McKinney, his eyes bloodshot and red. He gazed at the crowd around him, and these are the words he said. As I passed St. James Infirmary, I saw my sweetheart there, all stretched out on a table, so pale, so cold, so fair. 16 cold black horses hitched to a rubber-tired hack carried 7 girls to the graveyard. Only 6 of them are coming back. Oh, when I die, just bury me in a box-back coat and hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch and chain to let the Lord know I'm standing pat. Now that you heard my story, I'll take another shot of booze. If anybody happens to ask you, just tell them I got the gambler's blues. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She can search this wide world over, but she'll never find a chump like me. I may be killed on the ocean, might get killed by cannonball. Let me tell you, brother, that a woman was the cause of it all.
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. See whoever she may be. She will search this wide world over, but you never find another sweet man like me. Now when I die, bear me in my straight leg breeches, put on a box back coat and a studs in a hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so you can let all the boys know I died standing fast. Then give me 6 rap-shooting pallbearers. Let a chorus girl sing me a song. Put a red hot jazz band at the top man so we can raise hallelujah as we go along. Folks, now that you have heard my story, hey boy, hand me over another shot of that If anyone should ask you, tell them I got those St. James infirmary blues.